Hey y'all. My bad. We was having some technical difficulties. I thought y'all could hear me, but y'all can't. um, yes, how is everybody doing? I hope everybody's having a good Friday. Um, yes, and we about to get into some things, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all are liking the live when you come in. Hey Ariel, hey Boo, hey Winner, hey Britt, hey Beautiful. We got Dior in the house. We got Brittany in the house. Of course, Miss Winter in the house. Hey Perry. Hey Ariel. Yes, y'all. Can y'all hear me? Are y'all able to hear me? Because I feel like y'all can't hear me. Can y'all put some TVs in the chat if y'all can hear me? Let me check something real quick. Okay, y'all can't hear me. Y'all just not talking in the chat. Okay. That's okay. Thank you. Thank you, Ariel. So we looks like we do got a little we got a few watchers on the hand, and that's okay. Hello, back watchers. If you're in here, thank you so much for coming in, and thank y'all for coming in and liking the live. I see I got 13 likes and it's 20 people in here, so that's good. If you have not liked the live, please make sure that you do that, please. Okay. We want to make sure we letting the algorithm know that this is where you need to be at least for the next 30 minutes, 30, 45 minutes. You definitely want to be over here, you know. So guys, before I bring, yes, hey real. Hey Jackie. Oh, everybody up in here right now. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about right here. Everybody is here in this piece. Hey, Miss Jackie. Hey, Carmel. Hey, Auntie. Yes. The real baby. She is in the building. Okay, so listen, y'all. Like I said, it was some things that happened last night when we were on live, and they were it was rather, it wasn't disturbing, but it was really telling about a lot of things that's been going on. And I'm not going to dwell too much on it. I'm going to excuse me. I'm going to bring my friend up for a legal aspect of the things. Hold on. Hey. Hey, Mandria. Hey, girl. Yeah. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all already know the crew be acting like. That's why we not gonna be on here long. Okay, we not gonna be on here long, y'all. Hey, boo. Hey, boo. Okay, hold on, Winner. You done came in twice. I'm gonna take you off for one. Which one you want to be taking off? Hold on. I'm gonna kick you out of that one. That way you can stay on that one. Okay. So we had some things that happened. Some of y'all was already over here when it went on, this Mookie person or whatever. Um was pretty much threatening me, telling me that if I talk to Don Diva, and that's the reason why my page then got banned. And I, before I bring Winter up, I want to address this real quick and say my I don't depend on views for Netta on any of my channels. What I do is I talk about anybody that's going on, and I tell y'all this all the time. This is nothing new, and I'm gonna keep repeating it because this is what I do. And the thing is that people get mad because certain people come to my platform. Again, I did not ask for that young lady to come over. She heard me talking about the situation. She came over to my live, and my live was not banned because of Netta. It was banned because I played the video that she got banned for. They was saying that it was a community guideline or whatever thing. So that's the reason why I got banned for the 3 days. And that's it. Just 3 days on live. It wasn't yes, it was definitely minions set over here. It was definitely that. Definitely that. So I just want to let the minions know that your person said today that this is, they know the bloggers are going to get it and the people are going to get it and they're going to put it out. So there's no need for you to come over here and threaten me. But because you can't stop me from talking about the situation, and we're going to talk about it today. We're going to have a conversation about it today because things are still happening. So we're going to still talk about it. So, but from a legal aspect, I do need Winter to come up so she can give you guys some insight on what is going to possibly happen. Well, not even possibly happen, what's going to happen on my end. This is just again, this is going to be a reference. This is only going to be a reference. This is again, this is from the legal aspect of this. And I need you guys to know and understand that I have a lot of connections and I have a lot of information and education. And I know what I'm doing. Okay. So that's that on that. Okay. So I'm going to bring Winter up, and I'm going to have a conversation with Winter, and then we'll go from there. Okay. So without further ado, hey Jen. Has arrived. I'm gonna bring you up in a minute, Jen. Uh Without further ado, I'm going to let Winter.
Hey, good evening. Good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Miss Winter.
I don't know if I need headphones on, but I don't got none on, so I don't know if I got an echo. If I do, if you can filter that out. So,
No,
okay,
you're
first
good.
things first. I do.
No, you're good. You
Oh,
don't got
okay.
an echo at all. You're fine.
Okay, so first things first. I review all the messages that came in the private chat. All those messages can be used as factual acknowledgments in a court of law. And based on all those messages I reviewed, it is threatening information in those messages. It is defamation in those messages. It is bullying present in those messages, as well as intimidation and harassment towards you, Tasha, as well as the other young lady. That's what I saw. But it was more so towards you than it was towards the other young lady.
Mhm.
That's first things first. What I would advise you to do from this very moment is to not cover a single other topic on Netta until you first consult legal advisement before exercising your First Amendment. Because let's be clear, the First Amendment does constitute you as a content creator to cover anything contextual that Netta puts out on herself in social media world. So let's say she charged your dinner is ready. You do have a right as a content creator to go back, rebuttal, and cover that content, right?
Right.
She cannot filter or censorize what it is you say as long as you're not lying on her.
Mhm.
But what happened at that restaurant, she cannot filter you from covering that either, because that young lady brought that story to you. What I also read in a private message that this agent of hers sent you was they're alleging that the young lady sent you a monetary value to do the interview. Now, I don't know if that's true or false, but any event that you paid the young lady for the interview or the young lady paid you to cover the interview, however that go, here or there, if money was exchanged for the interview and any part of the interview was false, Netta and them can file a civil suit if some of it was false, but the burden of proof is on them. It's not on you. It's not only on young lady. It's on them to prove which part of it is actually false.
Well,
So
just
what
to set
questions?
the just to set the record straight, there was no money exchanged.
I
Um,
know that. I
yeah,
know.
yeah. I
Yeah.
just wanted to, for the slow people in the bike, that because she's talking about what was going on in the messages that was sent to me.
I
These are
think
all the allegations that were sent towards me. Yes,
I
ma'am.
think a lot of times with criminal and civil, the lines become blurred for lay people. In criminal suits, the burden of proof is always on the excuse me, the burden is always on the perpetrator. But in well, it's yeah, it's on the state to prove that the criminal is the criminal, right?
Right.
But in civil suits, the burden of proof is on whoever saying they being victimized. So if Netta's saying she being victimized and she want monetary value out of this victimization, then she got to prove who's victimizing her. So she's saying y'all bullying and harassing her by putting this stuff out about her that's not true. Then she got to prove that y'all putting this stuff out about her that's not true. But what her agent actually did, and this agent specifically stated that, hey, I represent Netta. I'm here on Netta behalf.
Hmm.
Shut your mouth. Like all that is in black and white.
Yeah.
In it's can be used as factual acknowledgments in a court of law. I would have contacted Netta today if you would have said winner go. I would have contacted Netta today and brought her, Charles, and the agent to the table and said, this where we at with it, this where we going with it, and what do y'all want to do? I would have set them down today and got them off of you, but you said don't. So I
Because
didn't.
I've already, just to let y'all know, my friend is at the end of her schooling, and I knew that this would be a conflict of interest with just in the time frame that she's doing what she's doing. So if this would have happened like right after she took the bar, no problem. You know what I'm saying? This probably would have been one of her first cases that she would have blew up and closed. But I already retained a lawyer, just off of just a family lawyer, just in case anything happens, or my son will be in the NFL. Thank you, Jesus. We gonna put that on up in the air. I will be in the skybox. So I have to have, and I'm going to be successful as far as with this podcast and a lot of stuff of my business. I have to have a lawyer to be able to look over certain contracts and stuff like that. So I've already talked to him, and he told me the same thing that Winter said. Um, and this is how I'm going to go about it. This is my way of contacting, um, preferably Mookie and Netta, just to let them know, like, hey, uh, the paperwork is done. You've already given your address over the internet, so all I have to do is just go back to a video and get the address. That's not a problem. But I'm just letting it be known that no more threats will be thrown this way at Miss Live 3D. Okay, this is your warning sign. This is your warning shot, whatever.
No,
You
this
know.
is not. No, 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 no. No, this is not a warning. This is specifically a cease and desist of
Yeah.
contact for Jonetta, for Charles, and for Mookie to not issue any more contact to Tasha Mack, to Miss Live 3D TV, to Live Clips. This is a verbal cease and desist right now
Mhm.
on Tasha Mack's behalf. Do not contact her. Do not DM her. Do not private message her. You or an agent representing you on your behalf at all whatsoever. Because if you do, in whatever state you reside, we plan to pursue you criminally and civilly from this moment on to the fullest extent of the law. This is a verbal cease and desist.
I mean, there's nothing else to be said after that. That's it. And the cease and desist is definitely with the threatening and all of that. I don't even, like Winter said, I don't even want to even have a conversation because we've already had a 5 hour conversation about this. So there's nothing else to talk about. You know, it's so um and
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 because let me do a small disclaimer.
mhm.
Because I know um you all's level of comprehension, education, understanding, knowledge, wisdom, and all that stuff that fall under that umbrella is a little small and weak. Google is your best friend. Mookie your agent, so it seemed like she can cuss real good. Tell her to Google it. Can somebody issue you a cease and desist verbally? It's gonna pop up.
And if the chat has any questions, we'll be taking a couple of questions. But that's it in a nutshell. Because what I'm not gonna do is go back and forth. I'm not gonna do all the yelling and screaming. I'm not gonna, just like uh, the attorney stated, um, you are public information. Whenever you put something out on the internet, guess what? It's going to be talked about, not only by me, but by other entities. And I will not. And the only reason why you guys are getting the calmness right now is because sometimes you just already know, you know what I'm saying? I already know what this is. I've been through this before, and I know how to nip it in the bud. And again, with that being said, if anybody has any questions, if not, Winter, you can end it out, and we can go from there. And we're gonna start our show. And if anybody needs any reference questions or anything, you can definitely come back to this video at any time. It will be up.
No problem. And if Netta need a process server, I don't have a problem with issuing it to her in paper form either.
We can get that done. If that's needed. Thank you, Winter. Thank you so much. And guys, okay, because we gotta get back up. We gotta get back to the upbeat, because what we're not gonna do is let people try to come over here and steal our joy and what we be having going on up over here. So you know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to. You said no, but yeah, they in here. They in here. We know the box is in here. We all know they in here. Hold on. Thank you for the super chat, beautiful. See, you see how beautiful came in and gave a nice super chat, and you see how it got us in the algorithm and stuff. Guys, share. Sharing is caring. Okay. Yes. That's it. Hey, Leslie. Good evening. Good evening. So we're gonna bring Auntie up. Uh
My God, today.
yes, ma'am.
Let me
Mm-hmm.
just say this. Thank you, Winter, for coming up and explaining that. I have my documentation in hand. Just in case I got to pop out and show niggas, like Kendrick said, our favorite nephew. But nonetheless, let's get to the mess. It is Friday, live from Arkansas. It's the real aunties of Arkansas, baby. Loud, live, and in living color. Now, let me do a little housekeeping. If you are not a member, you are going to miss some exclusive. Y'all throw your baskets in the chat. Beautiful already with the shit. I already in my basket. My basket is bedazzled. I got my glaucoma medication, and I'm bipolar like Bobby Brown, and I do need it every day. Perks takes me out with that picture of that boy. Lord touch. Nonetheless, Tasha, let me tell y'all something. Now, I got this thing about women's and the ratchetness going on. 24. Wait a minute. You know what? Get them lights up. A like is free. Nope, not gonna do it. I came in, I did my maintenance. Get them lights up. I'm not reading anything until I see some lights. All right, thank you. Raise my pressure.
Well, listen, guys, we do got a jam-packed show today.
Just mess everywhere.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot of stuff going on now. Mind y'all need to go to my other channel because I will be covering some missing persons, unalivings of. I'm not gonna do that over here, but if you want to know about anything that's going on with those cases and stuff like with Zanaya and
ain't that terrible?
all of them, I have some updated information that I'm gonna be putting out over there on that channel. But tonight we're gonna get into a couple of things. Now, y'all heard Lemme and Nataile is into it. They into it.
Is it just me, or does Lemme look like Stripe the Gremlin?
I'm not finna play with you.
They
said that Baddies might be canceled, y'all. What y'all think?
Well, no. Baddies ain't gonna be canceled because you gotta look over there. Baddies is not gonna be canceled because you gotta look at who all y'all got over there. I'm just bothered because they got Brittany, damn it, already.
Yes. No, we need to start off strong. Thank you, Brittany. Brittany, listen, let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all need to get like her.
A soldier, baby.
Come on, Brittany. And then wait a minute. Hold on. Not y'all jumped up to 50. You said it jumped up to 52.
Okay, see y'all listening.
We got the likes up to 52.
Uh-huh.
You said
Simple Winter, get you some red.
I will do. Hold on, baby. I'll drop it for you real quick.
Hey, Winter, do me a favor. Over on TikTok, message me the Cash App.
All right, beautiful. It's on her thing. I cash. Okay. I mean, I'll text it to you.
Okay. Listen.
Thank you, love.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. This is not staged. That argument was real. Now let me tell y'all how. Tasha, do you have the video of Nataile crashing out?
I can pull it up. Hold on.
Now let me tell y'all something. If Nataile bleach herself one more time, she gonna be clear. Now she was already a red bone. But see, Nataile, when you go and you get all them surgeries and all that caulk and that fix-a-flat put off up in you, and you start making these babies, and you gain that weight, that caulking and that playground cement and them playground rocks, you know that. Hey, Katrina, hey baby, that don't grow with you. That don't. You got a whole kind of Stay Puft effect, and then you in there in that car. That black private car screaming like a white woman in church. No, that ain't how we do that. Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Can't clock this T. Y'all need to get them clocks because y'all know Auntie over here exclusive. That's with an F. Exclusive. Every time Lemme said something, Nataile muted that damn live. Now, I
Yes.
don't know what kind of tea Lemme ass was dropping, but he was dropping some nuggets. And I want to know what it is Lemme was saying. Now, y'all know they over there talking about Nataile done set that girl. Well, who was it? Ivory to get jumped?
No, it was they said it was Stunner Girl.
Well, I'm gonna say this: Stunner needs
Got
somebody to kick off in her damn ass. I just
Stunner Girl got somebody got Ivory jumped.
Well, let me just say this: Stunner needs somebody to kick off in her ass for the one time. I'm just gonna be honest with you. That little girl raises my pressure. I'm like this, y'all. As a black woman, you know, all the drama and all the fighting and all this, I can't take too much of it. I have to take baddies in small doses. Does that make sense? I have to take it in small doses because my thing is this: a lot of them on there are in fact pretty girls, even though they lab generated. We need to start back making real ass and titties matter. Even if you do have to get them and tuck them in your waistband and tuck your stomach, you know, in your leggings and not wear your stomach over your leggings. We need to start appreciating real, natural, God-given bodies that done birth from children, even though your oldest baby is 22 years old and you still got fat left. But you know what? I still get my cheeks clapped like a tambourine at Baptist Church Revival, Shundo. But at the same time, I'm also bothered that y'all over here in the motherland doing what my grandma said, which is cutting the damn fool. Why are y'all traveling with this shit? Why? Why? Just doing international with fuck shit. But I'm telling y'all, I'm scared for Lemme to get in water though. Because I feel like if he get wet, because it looked like it was dark and it was about to rain over there in Africa. And if he get wet, I feel like 20 more gonna pop out his back. You know you can't feed. What was the rules with gremlins? You can't get them wet.
No, after you can't feed them after a certain time.
And there was something else that was with them things. Didn't they go and get ugly and start terrorizing the town if something extra happened to them?
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I'm saying. It's one of them is
do they get big and ugly if you couldn't feed them after midnight? Thank you,
ma'am. I said you couldn't feed sunlight. That's what it was.
Okay, now sunlight made the motherfuckers explode, didn't it?
It was something like that. It was something like that. It was they caught on fire or something. I'm
see
hey,
miss. Had a little cute gizmo effect like Rolly. You know, Rolly got a little gizmo effect too. Hey, Auntie.
Hey, Auntie. Thank you, beautiful. Thank you so much for supporting the channel with the super chat, y'all.
Lemme don't look right, you know, and then he got that little funny grid forehead, like because don't gremlins, they start off like Gizmo, they little and fluffy. But he just looked like that one with that stripe down his back.
Girl, I'm sick of you.
Oh, thank you, Winner. Thank you, baby. Real quick, let me stick a pin in it. This is the scholarship that is in Winter's name. They're going to grant a scholarship to a young lady, a member of her church, who is pursuing higher education. Now, you guys know that the African American female population makes up literally 75% of postgraduate degrees in this country. We gonna raise that percentage, and I decree and declare in the name of Jesus that this scholarship fund will be over $1,000 to give to this baby. Touch and agree with me. I don't want nothing. Donate to this fund. This is very important. I'll be sending my love offering in the morning for this. I have been a blessing as well. I have been blessed to have my master's degree and several other certifications and my RN certification. And that's what I want to see for this baby. Right.
Yes,
So
we definitely want to make sure that we do support our young, beautiful, especially our young black women on this channel. It's a lot of
many
black
dangerous
women that
issues.
watch this channel.
Yes.
I do my analytics and I see that I do have about 80% women that watch this channel. So I'm pretty sure that 80% of that, I know a good strong 75 of it is my sisters, so definitely y'all, if y'all can send $1, it doesn't matter.
Yes.
Playback gang gang gang. When y'all see this and the spirit moves you, send it. You know what I'm saying? You don't
Every
know.
little bit helps, y'all. Let me tell y'all something. When I was in college, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I got pregnant, got married, and had a baby all within the year that I graduated with my bachelor's degree. And it was because of those scholarships. After I dropped that baby in September, I turned right back around and got right back on it. And this was right when they started implementing online classes. So Winter is our residential lawyer in the house. She about her game. She's our very own Jasmine Crockett, our own Fonnie Willis, okay? Our own Michelle Obama, and we love
Well,
her
no,
much.
she definitely not funny Willis, and she knows her stuff
Well,
a
she
little
ain't
bit.
stupid like Fonnie, but
She
she
know
got that
she
smoke
knows
like
a
Fonnie.
little. I ain't gonna say funny. Funny is the S word, but I will say that she definitely was. She was
Fonnie
slipping.
was silly. You
She
don't
was
shit
that.
where you
She was
stay.
that word. She was that
She
S
was
word. She
silly.
was
You
slipping.
don't shit where you stay. Now,
Yeah,
Fonnie, you knew not to bring that man off up in that case like that. You could
but
have had that orange wig wearing bastard.
we definitely You said 11 people lurking. That's okay though.
That's fine. That's fine.
So what we gonna do is, again, what we gonna do is that definitely make sure you guys support the cause. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Winner. I really appreciate it. Grace for yes, and listen, y'all send a prayer up for our girl. Just making sure she gonna pass the bar because she done did a hell of a run in school. Like she said, past 6 months been hard, but support is everything. Support is everything. So I appreciate you for supporting me, Winner, and thank you for the super chat. That helps the channel and stuff. And I got you. You know what I'm saying? I sent my love offering this morning. So I definitely gonna try to do what I can. Yes, Carmel. So y'all, I couldn't find the damn picture of Lemmy. I couldn't find the picture. I can only find Natalie ass or whatever. But apparently, this is what's going on with that. They had, like Jen said, they had a little back and forth on this on the live or whatever. And the live was real choppy any damn way because let me see, I might could go to TikTok. The live was real choppy anyway because Natalie kept muting the damn live. She did. She kept muting that damn live. And we was trying to figure out like what y'all saying? What is he saying? What is he saying? Why is you steady muting the live, Natalie? What is going on, friend? So, hold on real quick. Let me see. Yeah. So I got 1 minute for you. Hold on, real quick. So while I'm doing that, would you say yes? I was crying my ass off when I looked at Tasha. Oh, thank you. Yes. Look. Let me finish. Listen, Lemmy is out here doing the most, baby. I knew that he was gonna get caught slipping sooner or later, baby. It was a matter of time because he was doing a little merch from what and Stunner Girl had already kind of told us that this was going on. You see what I'm saying? I think a lot of people didn't believe her because they thought, you know what I'm saying? They be like, oh, she just mad because she ain't getting the money no more or whatever the case may be. Now, it was definitely something going on. So I'm finna play this little, hold on, y'all. This thing would want to pop up when I start doing shit. Sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me see.
She got in the car.
games. I don't care. I asked you guys to move the car. I said I was gonna do my seat. No. Oh, look, here it goes. Every day. Every day. Oh, whoa, you guys are delusional. Hey, I asked you. Why is the car still here? Yeah, now you guys got the black. Where's the car still here? I asked you guys to start the car. He wanted to kick everybody out. Hey, Joe, here we go. Yeah, you got me all houses in the whole motherfucking shit. I'm a baddie, I don't care. You are a baddie. What a phone up your ass, bitch. Stop fucking talking. Yeah, I'm a retard. Here we go. Yeah, I'm not getting. I don't get another meeting. No. I said I want to leave. So the car's not moving. You're the boss. You're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. So let me go.
Child. Yeah, it's definitely breaking down, and word on the curb is that they finna hold on. Here we go. Is this the fool live right here? Hold on.
What I said? That's already. You holding me hostage. I said let the driver go. Hostage. Hey, I asked you to get in the car and let him go. He just told everybody to get up. Look at him. Look at him.
It's like the fuel of the alcohol is in the spirit over there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know what the hell is going on with them. Jen, you still there?
I muted it because of that. Natalie was nowhere near sober. That was nowhere near sobriety. I'm sorry.
My God, today.
Okay.
Hold on.
That damn scream. I'm like, are you serious right now, Natalie?
She was the cameras on? Was they performing or something?
No, this was a live. They were not actively taping. She went, from my understanding, I cannot think of the guy's name on his channel because I like to give credit where credit is due. I cannot think of the name of the young man. But over on his channel, they were not filming. What happened was the screaming match came because y'all know that it was exposed somewhere online about this setup. Somebody exposed these messages with Natalie and Lemme, right? So that caused Natalie crash out talking about she's leaving. Now they claim that she's leaving, going over there to Now That's TV. Let me tell y'all something about Now That's TV. Natalie, going over there, that's not your ministry.
I don't know why she on. I don't know why she took her old
ass. I don't even know why she's on Baddies.
But okay.
I don't know why she's over there on Baddies. And the reason why I say that is, sweetheart, you over there with them Beanie Babies. You supposed to be married and have these children. Why are you here? Why is she here, Ike? Why is she here?
Why?
I don't understand why that baby is over there. So, you know, when it come down to Natalie being over there, y'all, I really got to draw a blank on that because I'm not understanding the mythology, the purpose, the ministry. I'm not understanding what the vision here. Now, I do have a question though, and maybe y'all in the chat know. Is Natalie a producer? Is she like what? Because Natalie is always there. Natalie has been in this shit since the beginning. So my question is, why is she here, Ike? Does anybody know?
I think that I think she made the baddie, like she owns.
Did she make the franchise?
She owns a little part of the Baddies. I guess now this is just me. I don't know for sure. So it, like Jen said,
they done made 2,700 versions of this shit. You got Baddies South. You got Baddies Midwest.
That's the thing. Hear me out, Jen. That's the thing. All of it is one entity. She's under all of it. So what they doing is when they first started bringing, you know, they like a sister of the Bad Girls Club. So they call it baddies, right? So
Right.
what she did was, I think she showed, so because you know her and Tashina was it Tanisha was into it with each other, because Tanisha was actually supposed to be the
Yes, she
one who was
was.
bringing this, and it was not supposed to be this type of
Of
bad.
vision.
It was
That's what I
supposed to
heard.
be
I heard that
the
Tanisha
revamp of
said,
girls coming in who
mhm,
like are actually who were baddies or whatever, but they doing stuff to be reformed because that's what they've done, quote unquote,
right,
right?
right,
So that's
right.
what was supposed to be going on,
But this ain't it. That ain't what's going on over here.
that's not what's going on right now. Hey, Tierra, hey, girl. So
Hey,
what we
baby, hold on. Tiara, when you came in, did you press the like button? We just doing a little housekeeping. We just doing a little housekeeping. Just scotch. Just tag.
period. Well, listen, we gonna listen to the rest of this. For everybody probably already really know what you know what I'm saying. I don't know. I'm just going
Do
off of
y'all
what
think she's going
I
over
heard.
to Now
I
That's
know.
TV? Do y'all think that she's gonna get an offshoot of this on Now That's TV? Because right now, Ray J's little show, The Girls, because you know Sydney Starr's over there. That's where Sydney is at. So do y'all think that that's Natalie's motivation? Because that's what the rumor mill is saying, is that she's gonna go and shop her a deal over there on Now That's TV.
Well, we'll see. We finna see. Y'all see. Y'all put y'all answers in the chat. Yes or no if you think she going over there.
You guys hostage. Held hostage. Held hostage. Because you want to do weird shit, I call you out. There it is. Held hostage. Held hostage. My seat. No. Look, here it goes. Every day. Delusional. Hey, I asked you, why is the car still here? Yeah, now you guys got the like, why is the car still here? I asked you guys to start the car. He want to kick everybody out. Hey, Joe, here we go. Look stupid. You sitting there looking stupid. Yeah, and you got me a hostage in the whole motherfucking thing. I'm not a baddie, I don't care. You don't speak. You're a baddie. Put a phone up your ass, bitch. Stop fucking talking. Act like a fucking retard. Yeah, I'm a retard. Here we go. Y'all get out. I'm not getting, I don't need another meeting. No. So the car's not moving because you're the boss. Nigga, you're not the boss of me. You're not. So let me go. So let me go. Weird. Let me go.
The fact that we can't hear shit is pissing me off, and I'm like, yeah, she want to go.
I'm sorry, this shit is triggering the hell out of me.
Like,
Like,
really?
goddamn.
Okay,
Like,
so
this is fucking with my
this
history.
is
I
my
can't
question to everybody in the chat before Jen go on to her spiel, but we finna go on to the next subject after she goes.
please, because hey, y'all
I'm
just
done
stay
with it.
tuned.
Who is in favor of if you want baddies to be canceled? And I'm saying the other girls can go somewhere else at this point. They can make up another damn show. But who wants the baddies to be canceled and who want them to be revamped? Put a 1 if you want them to be canceled, or 2 if you want them to be vamped. I'm finna go and put mine in the chat right mother now. Go ahead.
For counsel, right, baby?
No, 1 is for cancel, 2 is for revamp.
Child, just let it go, Jesus. Ooh. Natalie, shut up, baby. God damn.
Tanya said 2. Okay, friend. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you.
Ooh, child. That was too much. That was, ooh, that's
Beautiful said 1. Look, the real said throw it away. Messi said, "Throw it away, friend. Tell you in here by yourself, girl."
Throw it in the trash.
Cause what in the world, Lemme? It went from
Natalie, all that damn screaming, yelling hostage, then you laughing hysterically. I'm
I feel
sorry.
like they was filming that shit because of how the damn security was. I don't know. It just seemed like it was real staged. I ain't gonna say staged, but it was
But
just
they were
real.
in the
Just
middle
like
of production, probably.
I don't know what the hell they got
I
going on
don't know
because she
where
kept
the
saying
hell they
that
were at.
she didn't want to go or whatever the case.
No, what it was, she was trying to leave the set of where
Yeah,
they were
well, she was
filming.
saying she was ready to go. She didn't want to be there or whatever. I'm 40 years old.
But
Grandparents. It's the whole bus on the ground. A bus placed underground as
child, what's next? Ooh,
He said he had a.
y'all keep Natalie lifted in prayer.
Yeah, we gon' cause she about the only person that need to be prayed for. Ain't the only person that need to be prayed for on there. I promise you.
Ooh.
But we gonna pray for them. We gonna there you go. We gonna get them a good.
This be a Prozac, Natalie. God,
I'm a leader, not a follower, and that's fine. You don't have to be. You don't have to be a. You don't have to follow behind me. I'm just saying that because I feel like I don't. I don't like to see our young ladies doing all that fighting and stuff like that. Sometimes it's unnecessary, and y'all can't even get through. Like the show was cute at first, but now y'all can't even get through one scene or one incident or one reunion or one live or one anything without somebody fighting or it's being some
now they fight every damn reunion now. That they do. They cut up.
I want
Every
better
damn
for y'all, T. I want better for y'all, friend. It's okay. I understand too. Listen, a revamp would be good. That's why I said a revamp. Cause I might be down for a revamp. If Tanisha is getting on there, I'm down for it. I might even start back watching it. Cause I was watching it when the first season. I was like, oh, okay, I see what they got going on. But it went down here. I was like, my daughter watches it though. That's why I keep up with whatever is going on.
That's really,
Yeah, my daughter watches it. You say I don't watch it no more. My daughter watches it. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say my daughter watches it too, and she always coming up in here telling me what's been going on. But yeah, that's on there. Now let's get on to we're gonna get on to hold on, let me see where I want to go. Who house we want to go over because we in TikTok land, y'all. We in TikTok land. So we're gonna go.
I didn't even look and see where all we were going this evening. Auntie just showed up.
Yeah, we gonna stop by a couple of houses. It ain't gonna be merch. We ain't gonna do merch. You know what I'm saying? But we just gonna because we ain't gonna. I ain't want this live to be. I really didn't want it to be over an hour, but it looked like it might run into about 15 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, we are going to cover the one of the topics that's on here, but it ain't gonna be for too long. Let me see.
What we got for you?
Okay, so we was finna go over here to the Grip Town and Associates.
Oh, fucking shit!
You know,
I done ate. I'm full. I done had a full meal.
I'm looking for the chat. I'm looking.
When I tell y'all that whole Grip and Associates situation, y'all, I just don't know how to feel no more. I'm for real. I'm for real. You know, I just need Grip to get some. Grip, go back to the drawing board. I'm for real. Don't y'all just go back to the drawing board because I'm gonna tell y'all something. What initially attracted me to Grip was her and them babies and the day-to-day. But when it got to this point of, you get to this point where it's, I done went viral and all the things. And folks went and started getting beside themselves. And you getting into it with these random folks that you picking as moderators, and your personal business started to come out, and then you're crashing out, and you set up here and put your hands on this baby on live. It just became too much too soon.
A lot.
Mm-hmm. And I can't. And then you went and you took your big overgrown ass over there with them beanie babies. And they sitting up here, pictures where you done set up here and had your monthly and it done soak through the match. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
That's all I can say. Come on now. Come on now. Come on. It done got out of hand real quick over there.
Well, I'm gonna say this. If for the ones who don't know Grip Town and Associates, of course, that's Grip Baby and her family of 6. And
6 children. I thought it was 5 children.
It's 5 or 6. Hell, I feel like everybody got 6 kids now. Shit, at this damn point, but and that's okay. Yeah, if you got 6 and you can take care of Bookie, but I promise you, because 3 was enough for me. But and
I admire anybody that got more than 2.
Listen, I'm telling you, it's a task.
Real with y'all.
It's a task in itself. But
now,
I think
I thought I wanted a 3rd baby, but when I looked at the price of that 2, and then I had a crazy ass husband, I'm like, you know what? I'm good, Jesus.
I think with Grip, it's
okay. And I used to feel sorry for Grip. Let me put this out here. I used to feel sorry for Grip at first, but now when you sit here and you really get, and don't judge me, but when you really get into the meat and potatoes of Grip, you sit here and you start to realize, you know what, Grip, you done bought all this on yourself, mamas. This is all you. Grip do stuff, and she sits here and she plays the victim in full force measure. She would do something, and all of a sudden she's the victim. No, Grip, that ain't how they go, baby. You bought this on yourself. This is Grip. This is all you.
Listen.
This is all you.
Well, she always find a way to blame somebody else. That's the famous thing in the book is to blame for your mistakes. Your mistakes.
And y'all, I mean this with every fiber of my being. Y'all wake me up when her and Kiki Paradise turn on each other.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
I don't care. Listen to me, y'all. Listen to your auntie. I don't give a good goddamn who starts it. I don't care what time of night it is. Y'all pick up the phone. Okay? Pick up the phone and message me and tell me auntie you was right.
All right. So on the screen right now is the Associates. Now I'm probably gonna end up having to give Telvin his own damn show at this point because I'm sorry, y'all. I had a technical difficulty.
Hold on a second. Wait a minute. What is that on that baby's head? Is that hair?
Yeah. Yeah, you gonna get to see all of it. Hold on. You gonna get to see all of it, girl. You gonna get to see all of it. You said I have all damn my God. 2 sleep and the baby won't go. Girl, bless your heart, honey. I got 2 here. You hear me? And I had to snap back because they ready to watch TV and be loud, and I'm on here. Friend, that's
baby,
okay.
Who he look like with that hair? That hair remind me of the lead singer from Cameo, Larry Blackman.
Oh, you talking about? No, that's his hat. He ain't got no hair on his head.
I'm gonna say because that hat remind me of Larry Blackman from Cameo's hair. All I could hear was just like candy playing.
Girl, no, he ain't no. But listen, y'all. Let me tell y'all who Telvin is. Telvin is I want to interview Telvin. I got key. I mean, if I ain't,
Are you serious?
Beautiful, you know me. I ain't the one that just be trying to go ask nobody but nothing. But shoot, me and Winter was talking about that the other day. Shit, we want to hear what at this point. Listen, at this point,
I would love to hear from him.
Hell yeah, I want to interview him because he's suave to me. Bitch, y'all gonna see. First of all, let me tell y'all something for the people who don't know who Telvin is, and y'all over here on YouTube, and y'all don't know what's going on TikTok over there. So Telvin got started with Grip. You know what I'm saying? Then he branched off, and he started messing with, Bossy. And then
Also known as Bug and the Rub.
y'all gonna see her. Y'all finna see her on here. Y'all finna see her on here. Bless her heart. But then he started messing with this real pretty lady, but she crazy. Something wrong with her. Then you got the cute chocolate one, the thick one.
Uh-huh.
I call her Snicker. I call her Snicker. You got
That's the
the
little
top in the
bubble.
corner over there in the corner. Hold on. We finna put all four of them up here, girl. Y'all, I'm so, this one right here is juicy. Hold on, y'all.
Break it down for everybody too, because you know who all these babies is.
Okay, Telvin is the
Y'all already know the queen to be a shortly here. She ain't not business right now. She coming wait on my baby here. I want my baby on my team. There she go. But
y'all finna see his face. His other face. Okay, I'm gonna wait till she get on here. Hold on.
Lord have mercy, Jesus, my soul. I'm so fucking sick of you already tonight. I'm sick of your shit. I'm so sick of your damn shit. I was not prepared for that bullshit here.
Baby, she came up in there with the red. Give you the red light.
She came in there. You know what? Now listen. Y'all just hold on. And Joyce, I apologize in advance. Joyce, I'm sorry. I know you trying to get the babies to sleep and everything else. Joyce, I apologize. But you know what? That red light ain't doing you no goddamn justice in that fucking room. Natasha, listen. Before I start coming over to your house and doing these goddamn shows, you need to let me see the material before we start this shit. I know you want me to be fresh and authentic, like they say that damn Popeye's chicken is, and it really ain't, especially if you go over there on University across from the damn college. But that's neither here nor there. Because now you look like a glow-in-the-dark bed bug.
Girl. Okay, so hold on. Let me tell y'all, because the other baby ain't came on the screen. Alicia ain't came on the screen yet. But peep how Alicia look when she get on the screen. Hold on. I'm finna push play. Hold on. So Bossy is the one in the red. The one at the top. Her name is V.
And
so
how come that part in them wigs never line up where they supposed to damn be?
You and the baby in the corner right here is Alicia, that girl, the one that ain't got nobody in it right now. Okay, so hold on, y'all. Watch this.
I'm so fucking sick of you.
Look how Alicia looking.
Girl, the look on Alicia's face. Let me break down what that look on Alicia's face is. I'm gonna tell y'all what that look is, because I made that look when Bossy showed up with that red fucking light. That look is what the fuck did I scroll up on? That's what that look is right there. That is a look of sheer and utter goddamn horror. Look at Alicia's damn face, y'all. That is a look of pure D disgust. That look tells you, hey Malika, that look tells you that I am reevaluating my life decisions. That's what that look is.
Girl. Y'all got to excuse my my page, because let me say a disclaimer real quick. Hold on, let me go back. Let me get back on the screen real quick. Hold on, let me title like I know how to do. Let me title and stuff. Excuse me. For the people for Mookie. And I know you probably watching, Mookie. Hey Mookie, you had said a little something in that little thing that I did want to just say to you. You said I needed views because of Netta. That what was saying, right? Okay, hold on real quick. You said that I needed views because of Netta. Okay.
You know what? Somebody sent me
Hold
on TikTok the screenshot of Alicia's face because, baby, I'm using that as a meme first thing Monday morning for when I go to work. Because, baby, when I say I wasn't prepared, I wasn't prepared for how she got in that damn camera and had that look of sheer utter fucking disgust across her
Listen,
face.
baby, she was definitely
Disgusting.
looking crazy. But I just wanted to show the proof to the people that it don't matter what I talk about. I'm gonna go viral. You see that? You see that right there? You see that 38? Oh, that right there. Yeah. That's just an example. So I just wanted to give that little part of that little tea because I was on my page. I thought about that while I was on my page, like to show receipts. We do like to show receipts over here. Now back to let me go back to
bless Alicia Hart. Y'all keep Alicia
Alicia. Let me go back to Alicia real quick.
Baby, Alicia was not prepared for the hell that was just unleashed on her. She was not ready. That baby was not ready. Alicia saw that and Alicia was like, my God, you know what? We gonna call that look. Listen, y'all, we gonna call the look that Alicia just gave that panel. That is what we like to call my God today.
Baby, all the way through. And what
that was my God today.
What in the because I know she was not expecting it to come back and sit up in that.
And I'm gonna say this: not only is that look my God today, that look is also I know you fucking lying.
I know you like where the hell did she come from?
But let me ask y'all something. Lord forgive me, because it's thundering outside. But I can't get off bossy. Who in the fresh blueberry? Go back to that red light. I got to preach a sermon on this red light. Go back to that red light. And just pause. Go back to this red light.
There she go.
Lord under the pee. Okay, listen. There you go. Go press pause. This is how you know you ain't got no goddamn friends. And if you got people that you call friends, they do not have your best interests at heart. Because looking how you looking, that is not a good idea. Between that wig and that red light, you look like you escaped from the gates of hell. You look like you just clocked out from the law offices of Satan himself. You look like you have crawled, pulled yourself up by the bootstraps, dead out of hell with that red light. And Alicia, I stand with you, baby. I don't know you. I don't know how you got involved in this shit, but all I can say is Telvin tongue must be diamond encrusted and that cock must be dipped in platinum. Because I don't understand. I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Disclaimer, y'all. Let me give y'all a disclaimer real quick. He has never met any of these women in person.
Baby, he must have sent a picture of his tallywhacker, his meat stick, or something.
Yeah, because he's never met any of them.
Never met any of them, but they be online crashing out.
Let me show y'all the rest of the video real quick because the way she was looking towards the end was like, okay, y'all gonna play this game, then I'm finna play it with y'all.
Now I need y'all to understand something. I
You
don't
see
knock
me?
the hustle.
Did you see me turn her red light on, baby? She turned her
Baby,
red light on too.
let me tell y'all something. I don't knock the hustle. I don't. I don't knock the hustle. However you get a bag, baby, get your money, boo-boo. But Telvin, I don't know if this joker got some kind of psychoanalysis, but I will say this. That joker is very much predatory in nature, and he know who to come after.
Girl.
Because Telvin, I'm going to tell y'all something. Telvin done built him a whole goddamn platform on preying on the vulnerable, the lost, and the ignorant.
Listen.
Auntie not playing with y'all when I say that. He has built an entire platform. I went over there because I didn't have shit better to do about 2 a.m. Well, I'm lying. I got up to pee, and then I decided I want a snack, and I end up eating about 3 or 4 muffin tops. Don't judge me, okay? It was late, and I was hungry. That's neither here nor there. But Telvin done set up here. It was in the middle of the night. Y'all ought to see the gifts that they throw this joker in this chat. Y'all can't tell me that this boy is not sitting over here getting a bag and probably has an actual wife backed up in the corner somewhere, knowing that he is selling $1 in a dream.
He definitely getting a bag, baby. He is
that joker is getting a bag, and I'm not mad at Telvin. I'm not mad at Telvin.
You say him and his band of misfits.
Baby, that other band of misfits.
I call them the Telvin Angels. It's the Telvin Angels.
Girl, those are not angels. That's Telvin and Hell's Rejects. And you got Bossy to thank for that. Honey, oh, did you cover Bossy and her and them damn moderators over there? Scratching and clawing and acting and a girl?
No, I was gonna put that in there. It's just a whole bunch of other moving pieces. So I just wanted to kind of get them warmed up to it. Because we're gonna talk about this shit tomorrow. I'm gonna have all the little videos lined up for y'all.
Baby, I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Y'all can watch them and get caught up, okay?
That's about an hour-long saga within itself. I am so not lying.
And baby, it's giving everything that you said, Dior. It's giving everything that you just said. I promise you.
It is giving desperate. All of it is. But I'm telling y'all something. Telvin got a real wife backed up in the corner somewhere counting that fucking money. Y'all
just that this man got a wife some damn where.
I do. And you know what? And if he don't, that's fine. But he's sitting there counting his money. Telvin is sitting over there on TikTok counting his damn money.
Girl.
Because he got some fools he ain't gonna never lose sitting over there. I'm not lying.
For sure. But definitely, girl, yeah. And speaking of fools,
yeah,
child, let's get to this engagement swindler.
Y'all throw them clocks.
AKA Brian Hopkins, AKA the Black Tinder swindler.
I thought it was Byron.
Oh, Byron, my bad.
Who the hell is Brian?
But
Byron. He's known by many names, though, ladies.
Caleb is one.
Caleb is one of them. I said to myself, why you gotta go bastardize Superman name like that?
Girl. So
let me
find. I'm trying to find, because I've been liking and doing other shit. So I don't know what I did with it.
Dior, internet full of nuts. Honey, that's a mixed bag of nuts. Honey, when Bossy was sitting up there talking about lingerie, I said to myself, Lord Jesus, I'm going to bed immediately.
But listen, y'all, and she probably gonna be mad at me when I say that. No cap, though. No cap.
What?
Bossy got a little shape on her, though.
Bossy does. Okay. You clocked that too. I ain't even mad at Bossy. Bossy does have a little shape on her. She does. Hey, I give credit where credit is due now. Bossy got a little shape to it. Now that brain is about the size of a macadamia nut, but she got a shape on it.
Baby, she is body yaddy. Yes. Okay, so listen, y'all. I'm going to let y'all hear Paige's beginning of her story. Because Paige can kind of tell you what's going on. Because I'm just gonna let y'all know right now. Millie is long-winded.
Tell everybody who Paige is, because we gotta thread this together.
Well, Paige is okay. So the guy Byron, okay, he proposed to his now fiance at the Tyler Creator concert, right? It went viral. When it went viral, Paige came out with her story because Paige found out that he might have used the same ring that her grandparents had gave her, and he never gave it back to her. If something had happened to where he got the damn ring, he'd give it back to her.
He was getting the ring resized. I found that out. He was getting the ring resized.
So
that's how he ended up with it.
So Paige is gonna kind of tell her story time. She's gonna kind of tell us what happened with all of that, right? So when Paige came out, Millie came out, and then hold on, because I got it written down. When Millie came out, this lady named Van came out, and then another lady that he been talking to since he been with the new lady, because we don't even know the new lady name. The new lady he been talking to after he done got proposed to the other lady is Brie. Girl, it's a whole slew of them, right?
Are we still at 7?
Hold on. What they say? And then y'all, it's a wife, bitch.
We knew about the wife, but it's still 7 women's.
It's a wife. That's including the wife. That's what I'm saying. That's including the wife. Okay. All right. So we're gonna get into Paige's. We gonna get into Paige's stuff, and then I'm gonna try to find one of Millie's thing that's short that y'all can kind of get the concept. Because Millie got a
few. If you find a short one, shit.
Yeah, it's gonna always try to be live for 4-5 hours. But Malika, she long-winded as hell. She is long-winded as hell.
Girl, she gave us every last detail except for what the head, the shaft, and the balls look like.
And wait a minute. So y'all, I'm gonna also bring in one of his female friends. They didn't ever go together, nothing like that. She not no stud or nothing like that. But she know because she was friends with him and she seen him lie about a child. That's the whole thing. And then we got an update. So we gonna end on this one. I was gonna talk about old boy, but you know what? It ain't even in that energy today. We'll do another one on that one another time. When some more stuff come up, because we already know it's gonna come up, y'all.
Right.
So it's gonna come up, but we gonna give a little. Here we go.
And he has a type, y'all. When y'all look at these girls,
okay. Fine. Man, I have not done one of these in a while, but should be ready to like. Let's go. For those of you who have seen the Tyler the Creator concert proposal video, which is far too many at this point. Yes, I am heavy on the one of the many women who have a story about that man in the video. So I know most, all of you are here because you want the tea. I get it. Now, I should warn you, this is not the video where I'm going to rehash every detail of my experience and my story with this individual, simply because I already did it. So if you want every detail, fresh, hot off the 2021 presses, baby, I'm going to link the 4-part series that I already created about this, and you can go and get all the details, okay? In the meantime, you can consider this video just a live, too long didn't read, all right? I want to start by saying something that I think is really important, because as myself and other women are either having to rehash this or are being put in a position to share their stories for the first time publicly. I think it's really important that as you guys are receiving this information, as entertaining as it is, and as piping hot as the tea may be, we are people, okay? And we are real people who went through a very, very traumatic experience. A lot of our experiences are similar, but they differ in some ways. But we went through a very traumatic experience. Some of us have been healing for years. Some of us have only been healing for months. But nonetheless, we have been fighting like hell to not just survive, but thrive on the other side of dealing with an individual such as this. So be entertained. I'm not going to ask the internet to not be the internet because that's just crazy. But could we also just maybe apply some kindness and compassion and all those comments that you have about like, girl, if I would have known, yes, you probably would have done a lot of things differently if you were in my position or any of the other women's positions. But the point of the matter is you weren't. And so unless you walked in our shoes directly, please be kind, please show compassion. And if all you have is judgment to share, I'm not saying you don't judge, just keep it to yourself. Write it in a journal. Talk to your therapist, your Jesus, or your mama, but keep it away from us. Okay? We've been through enough. All right, here we go. In 2018, I met a man named Byron Hopkins, and a very quick forming crush turned into very quick deep like, which turned into love, which turned into him being what I thought at the time was the love of my life. At the time, he was someone who, I swear to God, was everything I had hoped and prayed for in a partner. So when he asked me to marry him in August of 2019, I couldn't have said yes faster. We set a wedding date of September 2020, but as we all know, now in March of 2020, COVID hit and the world completely shut down. For context, just so you know, because of COVID, my family, we had all made a decision to quarantine together. My brother had just had his first kid, and so we didn't know how long we would end up being separated, so we all quarantined. So it was me and my fiance at the time, my mom and dad, and then my brother, his wife, and their newborn baby. What could possibly go wrong? Turns out everything. Shit got real really fast. Because at the end of the day, when you are a pathological, lying, narcissistic sociopath who moonlights as a con artist on the weekends, when the world gets small, it becomes very hard for you to be able to navigate in your usual conniving, devious ways. To be honest, it did not take long for me to start questioning if the man that I was getting ready to spend the rest of my life with was who he actually said he was. I will be honest about that. Things just weren't adding up. It just felt like he was dishonest.
Tasha, press pause.
Becoming aware of the dishonesty.
I'm gonna tell y'all the problem that I got with Paige. And Malika, you right. Here's the problem that I got with Paige. This woman, one, she's trying to tell everybody how to react and how to respond. Then two, she's trying to psychoanalyze the situation to make it look like, hey, I'm not vulnerable, I'm not gullible, none of that. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Now I'm gonna say this. Even though Millie was very long-winded, one thing that Millie did not do was tell anybody how to feel. Millie was like, look, y'all, he did me dirty. I got sucked in, got all the things, and this could have happened to any woman. That's what Millie gave. This one right here, she was like, she doesn't take a lot of accountability. Paige does not take a lot of accountability for anything. Joyce, this is Paige. This is one of Byron's very first victims, isn't it? Tasha, this is one of the very first ones. So she met him right before COVID hit. So he's been at this for about 7 years, if not longer. So this is one of the very first ones. That's the one thing that I did not like about her. Go ahead, Tasha.
I would just listen to her, and because once you hear her story, and then it's probably just because of how Paige talks, but once you listen to her and listen to Millie and then listen to the wife, you will understand. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna save Millie for tomorrow because Millie is long. But once this play out, I'm gonna play what the wife said. That way, y'all know kind of what's going on, at least from the wife point of view, and why this is happening. And before I play the wife one, I'm gonna play the video of him proposing to the girl. It's a short video, and once we do that, we gonna reconverse tomorrow since it's Saturday, and we gonna get into some more. I'm gonna catch y'all up to speed on that. Okay, that's how we're gonna do that. But I definitely see what y'all saying as far as just like what she said, as far as like you can't tell the internet how to respond to this, friend. You know they're gonna respond to it. So but okay, hold on. And my mama push play again. We ain't got but like three more minutes.
I would question him about things that didn't make sense to me, and what would be in my mind a conversation for clarity would turn into these knockout drag out fights. He became really mean, which for me was out of character at the time, because prior to this, I swear to God, I thought this man loved my dirty draws. Okay, like really did. Never thought he was perfect, but I definitely thought I was loved. He became emotionally and verbally abusive, and I would even dare say mentally. He became very physically intimidating, and I feel like that was intentional based off of information that he had about me and my past. I started to realize that vulnerabilities that I had shared with him, intimate things about myself that I had shared with him, he was now using against me like arsenal. And before you guys all say like, okay, well, if you're having these thoughts and things aren't adding up, why didn't you just leave? To be honest, at that same time, my dad suffered a really severe stroke, and we thought we were losing him. And if I'm being fully transparent, I just did not, how can I say it? One area of my life that meant the world to me was, at the time, I thought, being taken away and falling apart, which was my dad. And I truly just did not have the capacity and honestly the bravery to allow myself to think through those hard conversations and those hard questions with me enough to have this part of my life that I also cared so much about fall apart as well. Fast forward a few months, and about 45 days before what is now our new wedding date, this man got on a plane, and that was the last time I ever saw him. He called me a couple days later and basically told me he did not want to marry me. Reasons he cited were, I'm psychotic, I'm toxic, I am not someone who he would ever want to procreate and have children with. It was really demeaning, really devaluing, really just like fucking mean. At the time, what I did not know was that he was already about 3 to 4 months into a relationship with a new woman. And yeah, and that is essentially what sent me down what I call my Nancy Drew spiral of just trying to figure out what the fuck just happened. And I was looking for answers. And boy, did I got him. Sure did.
Okay, she do got a part 2, but we gonna do it. This, I'm telling y'all, this story is so long, it's crazy. But I'm finna play old girl right here so you can kind of get a concept of how dudes
saw that viral video of that light-skinned nigga with them fake.
I need y'all to clock something, okay? Remember, I said that he got a type, right?
married. He been married
I
for years.
want y'all to
You know that lady
notice what these
that
girls
he's
look
supposed to
like
let her know
and how they sound.
to run. This nigga is a hey, yo. I'm here to tell you. If you saw that viral video of that light skinned nigga with them fake ass dreads proposing to his lady at the Tyler the Creator concert in Atlanta, yeah, that nigga's still married. He been married for years. If anybody know that lady that he's proposing to, let her know to run. This nigga is a scammer, is a thief. This nigga is a lie. You know how I know? I used to be friends with this nigga, but I found out who he really was when we stopped being friends. I know 3 of his ladies because we were friends for so long. Please, if you know that lady in Atlanta, Georgia, tell her to run. This nigga, this is what he does. He is literally the black Tinder swindler. So, yeah, run. Hey, yo, I'm here to tell you, if you saw that.
All right, so this is his friend, and she knows her. Okay.
Former friend. They had a really big disagreement. That's PK Mackey.
So I'm gonna have to. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get the videos together because they like bunched apart. But this is the wife, and this is her short intro.
Hey family, it is me. I'm so sorry I have been away. As I stated in my last video, my godson Jalen C. Braun was horribly murdered by a Douglas County Sheriff's officer. So I have been fighting along with his family tooth and nail to get him justice, to get somebody to even talk to the family, acknowledge the family, or even take a look at the family. We're dealing with, a county that is, what's the politically correct word? I mean, they're just, they're not with the times. Let's just say that. And my godson was a black man. So that all will probably tell you the story that you need to know, unfortunately. So we are fighting tooth and nail for Jalen C. Braun and his justice. So I just want to put that out there that once again, that is my main priority right now, and my main focus is getting justice, not for him, but not just for him, but for his family. I would like to go into just a little bit of the story that I've kind of been keeping up on. I think it's super important for me to begin this by corroborating what Camille has gone through, what Paige has gone through, because I have been intertwined with every story. And the reason for that is because I was not smart enough to make sure when he left, I was safe. Like I just didn't think that I would still be his punching bag. I didn't think that I was going to be his victim. I didn't think that I was going to be in his grasp anymore. And that is furthest from the truth. I have been one of his consistent victims. I have been one of his consistent targets. And it's been very hard for me because when I had my daughter, I had always promised that I would never keep her away from her father. I just get nothing out of that. It's not a benefit to me. I don't take pride in anything like that. So Byron has always had an open door to our daughter. And that was his way to get to me. Like that was his way to hurt me. That was his way to abuse me still. That was his way of backing me into a corner like he used to. That was his way of saying, I'm still here. I still got you. And so I personally struggle with a lot of guilt because of that, because I could have done more to protect myself and protect my daughter and my son. And I didn't, because I didn't think somebody that I cared so little about, like I had no concern what he was doing in the slightest or who he was with. As long as they were good to my kid, it just wasn't worth a fight to me anymore. And by the grace of the universe, he has ran into some really, really great women, you know. So I have been blessed to have women that truly care for my daughter. So for me, it was like, he's going to make his bed, he's going to lay in it. My daughter's going to become of age at some point in time, and we'll have that conversation. But I digress onto that situation. We'll dive further into it again, like I said. But
All right, y'all. Just to kind of fast forward it a little bit for y'all, she pretty much got into some trouble. As you can see, she got the jail tattoos. You know, she got the jail tattoos. She look like she one of them, baby. She look like she is definitely one of them. And the crazy part about it is, I'm over here looking on her page. She just posted part 3 like 2 hours ago. So what I'm gonna do, y'all,
I like the perspective in which she gives her narrative. She gives the narrative of, in all honesty and how truly, of how effed up of a person bro really is. Like, that's the narrative that she gives. She really shows you how messed up of a person he is. And that, I'm gonna tell y'all something, dude is a sociopath, for lack of better words. Dude is a sociopath. Now, let me also say this in terms of him being a sociopath. You've got to be a sociopath to go to a concert in VIP and you're dealing with 6 other fucking women as if nobody is going to record. Ooh, somebody's doing a wedding proposal in VIP.
Oh, listen, he's one of them. He's one of those people who
And
like
he
the
says peace, by
spotlight.
the way.
This is him right here, y'all. This is him. Hold on. I just want y'all to see what he looked like.
A high yellow bastard.
And he's 6'5". He got dreads. So he is that.
Baby, he looks like an African king.
Child, I'm
on
not.
them Bud Light calendars. Y'all remember them Bud Light calendars that used to sit in the black barbecue spots that they used to sell in Ebony, Essence, and Jet? That's what he looked like. He looked like he should be coming out of the ocean with a seaweed skirt on.
I'm sick of you.
No, I'm serious, because I'm gonna say this, ladies. If you out somewhere and you see this walk in, you gonna look at it. What,
Yeah.
Malika? Leave me alone. I'm in heat. Now listen, you gonna look at it. Did you show that man my photos? Since I'm in heat and we here, did you show that man my photos? Tell him when I'm happy I cook and shit.
Look, I want y'all to hear what he got to hear. This is him responding, I guess, to everything that's happened, because people been spamming his, you know what I'm saying,
He kissed my ass twice.
Right. But listen, we're gonna end on this one.
Still running loose.
Look, we're gonna end on this one because the live is getting long. But what I'm going to do. I know you ain't seen them. I know you hadn't seen them. Listen, nobody had seen them until like maybe a day or 2 ago. He finally.
I think she was talking to me about the Muslim man that I was talking about.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well,
she ain't seen it. All right. Well, this is. Hold on. Let me see how long this video is. Let me see.
That even I had today. So I want to help you with something really quick. Let me help free you up from a thought that even I had today. I'm going to help unburden this thought right now. What you got for us? You don't owe anyone anything. Debatable. You don't owe anyone anything. That's debatable. What's more? Hey, man, this person really helped me out. I was in a tough spot. I was in a bind here. You know, I owe it to them to do this. You owe you. You owe yourself to be better. That's the first video we've seen from the Black Tinder Swindler himself since he went viral. Now, I'm not sure if that video has anything to do in relation with what's actually going on now, but it's nice to put a voice to a face, huh? Here's the latest update on the Black Tinder Swindler. And honestly, this story is unfolding in a way where I honestly can't even keep up with it anymore. I can't. I think
I swear, it's just, you ain't the only one, bro.
Overstimulated with the shit. But of course, these 3 lovely young women are the women that are leading the charge for this guy, Byron Hopkins, aka the Black Tinder Swindler, aka the engagement swindler. That was the guy that proposed at the Tyler Creator concert. And if you haven't seen that post, go on my page. I got 2 separate videos about that whole situation.
A friend of mine told me to go check if there were people blocked on my Instagram account. And I remember being like, I probably have blocked 3 people in the 10 years that I've had Instagram. They were like, just go check.
Okay.
And so I did. And when I checked, and there were 30 women.
Jesus Christ.
30 women.
I think it's super important for me to begin this by corroborating what Camille has gone through, or what Paige has gone through, because I have been intertwined with every story. And the reason for that is because I was not smart enough to make sure when he left, I was safe. Like I was just didn't think that.
Oh,
There are so many things.
my bad, child.
So I want to help you with something really quick. Let me help free.
Probably have blocked 3 people in the.
And the reason for that is because I was not smart. I didn't think I would still be his punching bag. I didn't think that I was going to be his victim.
And as for Millie, her story time is still going on her page right now. She's actually live at this very moment, depending on when you see the video. But her story time, I don't know how many parts it got. Probably like in the 50s at this point, but the story time's still going. Yeah. So this is the latest update. Y'all enjoy. Keep it change.
Now, again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna set it up a little bit better for y'all and get it to where once we get on here, we can go through feed by feed. Because baby, when I say now we ain't gonna go all the way back to the front. I'm gonna show y'all the ladies' video of when they proposed to each other. I'm gonna have that video for y'all tomorrow when he proposed to her. But Millie then came out with some new information. They probably finna get him in fraud because he done told everybody that he done paid off child support, and come to find out he ain't paid nothing. And apparently he does little stuff like this with credit and stuff like this. And yeah, he definitely one of them.
Somebody was getting what? He was booking flights. Somebody was getting gas
on Millie's card.
On Millie's card, somebody was getting gas. He got that one girl, the heirloom wedding ring.
Paige.
That was Paige. And now I noticed. Now y'all know his wife is in fact Caucasian, but if y'all look, he has an aesthetic type. When you start looking at these women, they all fit a certain type. But I'm gonna tell you what he is. He's one of them Hotep Jedi mind fuck niggas. The way he's sitting up here talking about you don't owe anybody anything, nigga. You owe folks everything. Cause I'm gonna tell you something. Where I come from, my boy, you would be somewhere bald-headed running through the woods without a stitch of clothing on.
Well, I'm gonna say this:
all the skin off your ass.
He definitely it has a way with words, and because of the way he looks, how tall he is, and what and the stuff that he does, he's very.
I'll tell you something. We had a conversation. This is back during the days of my Facebook Live, where we were talking about people have a tendency to take more bullshit off of people who are aesthetically pleasing to the eye.
Well, of course, the conversation was on TikTok earlier about that because a young lady was talking about that. That's the reason why a lot of this is going on with these women. And when y'all hear Millie's story, y'all going to understand what Jen is talking about because
in Millie's story, y'all, there were a lot of red flags.
Yeah, she just didn't, because Millie did not have any kids. Millie was, and just to kind of give y'all a little bit of information because we are running over time, y'all. I do gotta go. Millie is Sinbad's daughter. If y'all don't know who Sinbad is, he is one of the most funniest comedians back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
It still is, even with that is.
I was just gonna say, very hilarious. And yeah, that's his daughter. You know, and she had her only child by him. And I'm gonna say this: he
at
does
35
kids, and he's on child support for for 4 of them except Millie. Millie said she didn't want him to pay a hot red motherfucker. This is my baby.
Yeah.
This is my baby. That's what Millie said. And this came out today, like earlier this morning.
Because
When
I don't even think that child has his last name.
I'm not for sure. I'm not
Oh,
for sure,
she
but I
does.
know Millie. I know Millie is paying. Millie is footing the bill for her child. She said she don't want shit from him. She you know, she do want her money though. She did say that she did say that, you know, he need to run her coins. And I agree with her on that. But yeah,
I
it's
agree.
definitely a lot, y'all. When I say it's so much on this, but it's so juicy, y'all, it'll have you just like, what?
Now I'm gonna be real with y'all with Millie, and I think we need to get Winter in on this about being an authorized user on a credit card is a lot different than being a co-applicant.
And I think she did. She said she did it because, you know, to get his credit
To
up.
help build his credit.
But the thing is that he was also able to access stuff on her card. You see what I'm saying? So yeah,
Ooh, red alert.
I know, that's why I said I'm because it has
Yeah.
started raining and stuff hard here. Well, guys, look, we've had a great night. We gonna come back. Listen, I know some of y'all was coming in for the mess. I know y'all was coming in for the mess, and we gonna have it for you. We gonna still talk about it, but we letting stuff die down right now. Just come back tomorrow. I'm gonna do a live.
Head over and watch Hillary.
Oh yeah, damn. We just got this flash flood thing. Shit. Okay, y'all. Yeah. Go on over there with Jen and watch Hillary and see what she got going on. She definitely gonna be over there roasting and hosting, baby. So all right, y'all. Well, listen, I hope y'all have a good night. Thank you, Missy. I appreciate you. Thank you, Jen, for coming up. Always, Winter. Thank you so much for coming up and giving that spiel for me.
Legal analysis.
The legalities of the live clip TV. Thank you so much. And thank you to my moms, Missy, Malika, the real.
Thank you, Katrina. And everybody who has become a member. 2 tiers, $199, $499. Exclusive content. Like Auntie Tasha, Mama Tasha, Big Mama done told y'all. Some of these videos are gonna go to members only. So listen, you cannot get your membership on the mobile, on your mobile phone. Get on that computer. Join is right by the subscribe button on the video. Click that join. It's $199 for 30 days.
$2.
Get you some of this exclusive content.
And if you feeling payback gang, if you feeling froggy, go on, put a hot 10 in there and buy some buy 4 more other people.
And you can give those memberships.
So definitely do that, y'all. You said just me, don't forget about me. Just me. I ain't know you was in the chat, boo. You know I got you. Hey, boo.
We ain't seen you.
Hey, boo. Well, listen, y'all. It's starting now. I can hear the thunders and the rumbles and stuff. So let me get this together.
Hey, baby.
I hope y'all have a great one. Bye, Carmel. Bye. Good night, y'all. Good night, everybody.
Yes, good night. Good night. Good night.
Stay safe in this tornado. Yes.
All right. Y'all take care. Auntie will be here tomorrow. Oh, I move in tomorrow. I move all my stuff in tomorrow. Yay. I got my
Hey, congratulations. Yes, congratulations. Well, we're going to be back to definitely get an update from you.
Yeah.
All right.
So I will holler at y'all later.
All right, y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. As always, I thank everybody for coming over and supporting. Even the lurkers. I appreciate y'all coming over and supporting. Y'all be good. Be good. And I will talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.